Hi everyone, welcome back to KelleyKraftsitAll. Today I'm sharing my projects for the Know by July 26th that is hosted by Miss Enos with Paper Crafts with Enos here on YouTube. And make sure to check the links below because I will link her down below. And if you want to go and check out her videos. And there's a bunch of them. If you type in hashtag Know by July 26th, it will bring up her videos, and then it's bringing up some of the other crafters who are participating, so you can check that out as well. So the goal of this challenge is to use what we already have in our craft room, and instead of going out and buying new supplies. It's been a fun challenge because it's really encouraged me to look through my stash and get creative. So this week's prompts were either six handmade flowers or 2 shakers, and I decided to make the handmade papers along with a couple of shakers. So here's what I have put together for this week. I did the 6 handmade flowers, and all I did was I did 3 layers. I layered them up, and then I used some of those styrofoam little balls and made little centers in them, and I printed out some leaves, and I printed the paper out. It was a ChatGPT. I call him Charlie. And he's became my best buddy. He helps me craft. He plug in your ingredients. He'll help you make up a dinner. So I've been having a lot of fun with ChatGPT here lately. But yeah, so I did the 6 flowers, so I made those up. And then, yeah, I just layered them, and then I just hot glued everything together. So they were pretty simple. And then I did this shaker. And this one I just did a scalloped background. And I just left it white and plain so that, you know, when you use it, it's just not so much color. And then this is just the background of the paper. And it shakes. And then I made another one of those flowers. And then this one I made out of foam. It was laying in my stash. And it had been laying in my stash for a while. So I used it, and I just put a little jimmy there. And then I had some Hello Kitty shaker mix that I had received in a swap. It was a Hello Kitty swap, and I had received some, and I believe Ebony, the Rosette Guru, I believe they bought it from her. So that's that one. And then I did this shaker. It's just a square, and it has all the colors in there. And I don't fill mine real full. I like to put it about halfway up, and then that way there's room to shake and hear the noise. So I just created a square in Design Space and made a bow. And this was one of the little shaker bits that was in there, this Hello Kitty shaker bit. So I just popped that on the bow there, and just did a little hello friend with some stitching, some little flower clusters there. Did a little scalloped border in the scallop in the back, and then a little border. So that is what I did. And so I really have enjoyed doing this challenge. It's really been fun. What I enjoyed most about the challenge is proving to myself that I don't need to buy something every time, you know, I want to create. And sometimes the best projects are from pulling supplies off of your shelf and seeing what works together. So I hope these projects inspire you to shop your own stash and create something beautiful with what you already have. If you're participating in the Know by July, I'd love to know what you've been making, so be sure to leave me a comment below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you won't miss future videos. So, I thank you so much for spending a little crafty time with me, and until next time, y'all stay safe. And remember, I love each and every one of you, and until the next time, happy crafting, friends. Take care. Bye-bye.